Hello people, what we've got today, this jazz bass copy. It's got this off eBay for the recording. I needed a bass, didn't want to pay much, so yeah, I got this one, 60 quid, 60 something quid. If you remember a while back, if you bothered watching, I've done a video about like a typical scenario of a young guy going up to his dad saying, "Dad, I want to play guitar. All my mates are in a band and they said I can play guitar if I get the gear." Like, so the dad goes off and buys him a cheap one off eBay, and rubbish. So here is the typical example of that. So if you want a basic guitar, you see this on eBay, it looks beautiful. Look, it's still even got, look, oh god, it's like brand new. And then you get it back, so it looks all nice cosmetically and that, but the further you look into it, you realise what's going on. The fingerboard is really dry. Let me get some light on that. It's really dry, so it needs attention. And the frets, you're not going to be able to see it, but feel it, man. The fret ends here are actually gonna cause you damage. You're gonna cut yourself. Hold on. Where's my finger on the fucking camera? Look, that's just off the fret ends. If you was to go down them at the right angle, you're actually going to cut yourself on them fret ends. So the fret ends need to be dressed, sort that situation out, up to the top of the headstock. You can see the damage there. That means somebody's been in there trying to adjust the truss rod. So we don't even know if this truss rod works yet or not. If it don't work, the guitar's never going to be better than what it is. That's the brand, Cougar Guitar Company. I've never heard of them. They're obviously made by middle-aged women with a sexual appetite. But let me just turn it over a sec. It's hard doing it with one hand, so I've had one amputated. So yeah, you know, it looks okay and that, but there's obviously issues. Aesthetically, it's okay, but playability, if you was to buy this for your kid thinking, oh, you got a bargain, it's brand new, yeah, your kid would be well disappointed with it and they'd stop playing within a few weeks, especially with how sharp these fret ends are. That is terrible. That's the worst one I've ever seen, ever. So if we look at that. Oh, just let them done as well. So if we look at the evidence before us, we've got a real dry fretboard, yeah? We've got the frets sprouting out the end of the fretboard. So this is shrunk and it's so dry, it leads me to believe that it's been kept by a radiator or something, or some kind of heat source, because of how dry that is and the amount of sprout there is. Honestly, these are if I can't show you, but oh god, that's just really pulled my nail off. So yeah, I reckon it's been near a radiator, and obviously somebody's tried to adjust the neck because there's damage to the entrance to the truss rod. It's great. There's also some damage to the end strap button. Let me see if I can focus that better. There's some damage there, so it's been placed down heavy on there. It all works. The electrics work. I tested them and that. Let's see if I can show you the action. The action's quite high. Going down to the 12th fret, it's still really high. That's double than what I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it about there. So that's about double. Also the angle, the neck is coming into the body. I know I'm going to have to shim this neck. I'm going to have to put a shim in the back of the pocket to increase the brake angle to bring that level. I mean, if you was to buy this guitar, you know, you wouldn't be playing it long because it's so hard to play. But I should be able to sort this. Well, I know I'll be able to sort this. So the next video will be tearing this down. Sorry I'm moving around a lot with the camera. But yeah, the next video will be tearing this apart and getting to the nuts and bolts of it and seeing what's going down. So catch you all in a bit. Bake tater.